mid-morning, whatever you call these hours, beyond witching or midnight or whatever. I feel like earlier the vibe was goth after hours club, and you walk in and Tear You Apart by She Wants Revenge is playing, of course, because, like, you know, Lady Gaga goth. Lady Lolly Gaga goth, right? Always, forever. But, at that place, we'd be getting the mystery deck, the black bag of tarot magic. Unexpected, it's dark, the music is thumping, you're not sure if I'm the vampire, and I'm seducing you from the corner. But, like, now, I don't know, I kind of faded into, like, Leonard Cohen goth. I don't know what happened. I've been wearing the sweater the whole time. It wasn't that. It just reached a certain point in the night, which actually, I feel like now would be a good time to, what am I doing? It went from Tear You Apart vibes to, like, it's not Famous Blue Raincoat, is it? It's 4 in the morning and something. He's basically, whatever, Leonard Cohening. So, happy 420 somewhere. I am Illuminati Mystics, if you didn't get that. Mistress of the Dark, I suppose. Not to take it from Elvira, obviously. She knows who she is. How we do it? I feel like the Leonard Cohen vibes was leading me towards the Halloween Oracle, because, like, it was going to be a goth deck tonight regardless, but I was like, yeah, let's pull out the mystery deck. It's not the night for that. I just got here. I can't pull out all my best magic. We're going to go Halloween Oracle. Putting the neck in necromancy, not just the romancy, right? So we'll see who shows up. We'll see who comes. I'm not really asking anyone in particular. This is my channeled messages from the other side deck, if you will. So anybody, hey, hello. Anybody is welcome to come to the call. And we'll see what channeled messages we get. Ooh, and also, I can't believe I've been here for like a whole week and I haven't even showed you my pyramid. Me too. I am also glad I am back. Kind of wish I wasn't completely nocturnal sometimes, but actually, it's a whole vibe, isn't it? What is that Leonard Cohen song? It starts off and he's all like, and then it's all like, I feel like it's Famous Blue Raincoat, but I don't know. Far-fetched from She Wants Revenge, isn't it? Got the myrrh burning because it's still Capricorn season, even though I'm totally vibing with Sagittarius. I was very quiet this Sagittarius season because I was doing healing. Literally, I was sick. What a way to say that. So I didn't really do much, but I love Sagittarius energy, love the vibe. So I got a lot of time to just sit with myself, and that was really nice. But I feel like I am serving Sagittarius. Kind of always, but definitely today. Not even sure I really have any of it in my chart. I just have a lot of Sagittariuses in my life. Purposefully. I like it. Actually, I think I acquired all of them before I really knew what astrology was, so I don't know how purposefully it is. We got the red light, you know what I'm saying? It's like a whole vibe. We're kind of celebrating Sagittarius season very late in Capricorn season because I think that's really a Sagittarius mood. Plus, I also feel like, just like for a quick second, I don't want to like talk about Jesus all the time. I'm a confirmed Catholic, so I'm kind of like at authority to be like, I make the rules about Catholicism. I'm pretty sure that's how that works because the Pope doesn't even do shit. Sorry, it's a little blasphemous right now. What's up? I just think that if Jesus was really born in December, he would have been a Sagittarius, not a Capricorn. I think God, probably a Capricorn, and that's why we think Jesus would be a Capricorn, but not true. Not true. So, back to the dead people in the room. Some of these could be personal, and I might say something that's like, what the fuck? Because that happens sometimes, and I am like, man, that sounds goofy, and I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, because that's how the channeling works. But sometimes it'll be like people that we can't really verify, like if they're a famous blue raincoat or something. There's no way to verify anything that I'm saying, right? But if it's I feel like God is a woman, God is a Pisces, but like the patriarchal biblical version of God as the bearded man is a Capricorn, right? And couldn't you see the pair of like a Pisces woman and a Capricorn man creating this world that we're in? And then like Aries and Taurus are like, should have probably left it to the elders, but do you? Because they're just like chilling, pretty much. Love it. You said there's an Aries in the room, right? Yeah. It's nice to meet you too. So I do tarot and shit, but this is technically Oracle. And I am a channel, a conduit. I don't really know what... Oh, okay. Let me guess. From first the past. It's... I thought I was going somewhere, and then I was just like, fuck. Don't tell me. It's... Damn, I was never going to get that. Thank you. I was not going to come up with that one. Okay. Don't think I've ever literally heard their music. Oh, whoa. Of course I go question my beliefs all the time. You think that I am a person who's never been to the psych ward? I mean, maybe that's too much to say on your third Twitch, but is that like a third date thing? I don't know how dating works either. Oh, perfect. Same like Ariana Grande. She probably thinks God's a Cancer, and it's like, no, probably a Pisces. Obviously question myself all the time. Last time, not anytime lately. Probably not since 2019, really. But only because I almost died. And I met John Lennon, right? So that was cool, but it wasn't because I was like, fuck this guy literally my whole life. It was so weird. I've done this kind of reading on my Instagram page. You can like watch the one I did a few months ago. I don't settle. What do you mean? What makes me settle? What the fuck are you talking about? What? Sorry, didn't mean to laugh, but what makes you think that I do that? I feel like it's maybe John Lennon, but maybe not. We got a spider. I don't usually do reversals in this deck because it's Oracle, but it is interesting. The spider came out crawling because it is... Oh, I see. Sorry, again, I wasn't trying to laugh at you. I was just laughing. Nothing. I am an adventurer. I'm an adventurer. And I just walk into things. And everything I know and love is based on life experience entirely. I have no reason for you to believe anything I say, really, other than, like, this is just me. This is what I do. It's like, I just learned the hardest ways that trying to do anything else was just getting in my own way. And I had to just sit down and listen to, of all people, John Lennon. Like my fucking, did you just call me a vampire? Because that makes sense. I don't know if you were here at the beginning for that, but experiences do change daily. That's why I change daily, which is why I never understood the fixed sign, with the modalites or whatever. I'm not an astrologer, so when I talk about this stuff, I'm probably maybe no more than the average person, but definitely not the most thought of anyone, you know what I'm saying? So, the modalites, I'm a triple fixed sign, and it just doesn't even make sense to me, because I see that everybody's, really into scheduling and stuff on fucking Twitch, and I'm like, yeah, right. I don't even know, forget it, because, I'm the Jack over here at Illuminati Mystics. I do everything. And so my days are just all different. By the time I am doing tarot, I just got to be in the mood, the vibe, everything right, And this just wasn't this was the time. In the record of the time. This is the time. This is the record of the time. I mean, the stars are fixed and unchanging for sure. But the planets are moving, and so are we. So it's the way we perceive the stars from the very beginning of it all, right? Even in astronomy. These cards are interesting because I wonder if John Lennon is present, but he's letting me speak as if I'm speaking for myself, which is nice. I think that's why the spider was reversed. It was supposed to be a secret. Sometimes when I use these cards, I don't actually do the readings like I do with my other decks, because when I channel, sometimes I just shuffle as a means to distract, right? Got to keep the body occupied so the mind stays open. And it's almost like consciously dissociating, isn't it? You wouldn't know. I'm the one doing it. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Oh, you owe me a tip. That's like the we respect Lady de los Muertos because there's a lot to fear, but it was given as a gift and it was found as a gift, and she said it's always a gift. So you owe me a tip in any way, shape, or form. Tips never have to be monetary, but be clever or forlorn. Ah, that sounds so witchy and cool, but also scary and threatening, but not threats, because we don't do that on Twitch. I'm new, and I'm a wild card. The bard is back in town. Whew. No more clowning around. Who is it? What's out here? I feel like I could just freestyle. I can read the spread. I can say what the cards are. Like I said, I don't usually do that with this kind of deck because it's channeled message. But it wasn't really totally obvious if I was picking up on anything other than like John Lennon, man. He was like it's almost like I was always talking to the deceased, but I didn't know it until I saw, it's crazy. I'm not going to get into that right now, but I was never really a fan, not going to lie. I was actually actively a hater. Thank you. Sorry to be weird. But also, don't get weird. Too many niche alien references. I watched The Matrix today, but I still got 45 minutes left. Please, no spoilers. I don't know how I go my whole life under a rock. I'm basically Patrick Starr. But also, it's like a disco down here, so. Vampires. The Veil. That's funny, I'm the vampire. It's awful. Someone's like, do the reading or do a channel? Do the reading or do the channel? Or is it a surprise? Or is it supposed to just be John Lennon vibes? Like, I don't know. Who's in there? Is there somebody personal? No, I didn't see the new one. I'm talking about the old one. I'm talking about the original. Like, I never really watched it as a conscious person. As I'm watching it, I'm like, probably saw it as a kid, sure. But I never really watched it. I get that, but I also understand that people are like clinging to the past for no goddamn reason, or they're trying to reiterate the point they were trying to make in the first place by making that a movie, but also like, just gay shit is fine. We're queer here, right? It's the whole point of this. Not this, but Twitch does the rainbows. I picked those colors myself. Okay, cool. How about the first one? And I got 45 minutes left, so no spoilers. Everybody's already dead or whatever, but. Oh, sorry if that's a spoiler for someone else. We've had it since 1999. I mean, come on. But yeah, it's cool. It's also like, probably not really what I need to be watching. X-Files is like maximum mental capacity of perfect for me, and The Matrix is like, you're going to send me overboard pretty quickly with that. Let me take a break from this and reassess. So, how dare what? What does it even mean? Sorry, I'm starting to get aggro because Sarah Paulson's going to be in town soon, so my apologies. You'll see like 600 different sides of me in like a week. How dare I what? Dude, X-Files is everything. I shouldn't even talk about this. What does that have to do with anything? You know? Oh, yeah, I should have mentioned that. Dude, I am realizing what a vibe the 1990s were, but it really was the turn of the century that, like, had them in this kick, where my friend pointed out, my Sagittarius friend, pointed out it was, like, Fifth Element, X-Files movie, And then The Matrix, and it's like mind-blowing, like, what the fuck? And then they're like, the world's gonna end, and it's techno, and it's Party Monster, and it's like, holy hell. And then, boom, everything was Paris Hilton, which is fine with me, actually. I'm not going to get into that either, because it's like, I thought you said you were goth, and it's like, yeah. But that's my Aquarian sister. Love her. Genius shit. Look at what she's doing with her time, too. Just like, absolutely immaculate. I just love her. What a fun era the early aughts was. I don't know how we went from The Matrix to, like, literally that was probably 2004 or something like that. No. I feel like no and no. I know it's misleading. I come here to do tarot, but y'all really do get me rolling, and this is like what I do is just talk all the time. That's why I got the podcast and the YouTube and the Twitch and everything. Because I'm just like, fuck it, who's trying to listen? Because the people in my life are like, we're good, we're tapped out. Anybody else want to tune in? They can, for sure. Yeah, I never heard of that either. We're not doing the cards. We're gonna do the cards. We're gonna do the channel. Talk movies. Altered states. No idea. No idea. I'm currently reliving the 90s, obviously. I'm in the 90s, but with the internet. I'm like seeing The Matrix for the first time and wearing a Kurt Cobain sweater because I can't get over his death 5 years later. Oh, is it Kurt Cobain? Was this a surprise for me because I thought of this earlier? And I literally typed in a document who killed Courtney Love, a documentary, but like that didn't never happen. She's still alive. And so I started thinking about Kurt. And I never really was into Nirvana, but I've grown a very fond appreciation of both him and Nirvana. Oh my God. I'm honored by that. I love getting surprises from people I've never heard speak to me yet. Kurt Cobain, when's his birthday? He died in Aries season. Didn't he die on April 5th, 1995? Is that... Was he born in 1979? I try to verify with facts, but I don't know. I don't really care what you're talking about. He's a Pisces? Oh, he would be a Pisces. That's so funny. It's you, huh? That's so weird. Do you like Nirvana? You like all the heavier shit, but it's like... Wow. And I'm thinking about this quote that I grew up knowing that he said something about a tie-dye t-shirt with the blood of Jerry Garcia and the urine of Phil Collins, and I couldn't figure out if it was a compliment because he said he wouldn't wear it even if it was. February 20th, so he's like barely a Pisces, wearing an Aquarius. I love that. It was 67, not 79. Something may have happened in 79, but if he was 12, that's like none of my fucking business at that point. Yeah, barely a Pisces. That's what's so sweet about it, right? And that's why he's got that edge. He's got that edge, that edginess from Aquarius being his little neighbor. See, that to me is a cusp. Well, not even though, because I feel like Aquarius season ends like February 18th or something, like super early. But it's like in other months, it's usually closer to the 20th. So I feel like that's where cusps come in for me, where it's like almost a confusing transition. And it's a blended sort of connection, whereas some of them are very brute. I feel like the transition from Aries to Taurus is like obvious, immediate, right away. It's 4:20, it's Taurus time now. And then it ends immediately with like back to chaos Gemini season, which kind of just fades into Cancer, and then we move into Leo. It's very smooth. But then you start to get back like Libra. Okay, boom. It's Libra season. It's Scorpio season, big bangers. So that's to me a cusp. I don't know why I said that, but we were talking about cusps the other night, and I was like, you're not a Virgo cusp if you're the 19th. However, you are a little bit of a cusp for February 20th. Personal opinion, I guess. Again, I'm not the astrologer. I just read. Wow, Kurt Cobain, though. That's kind of cool. What exactly is he trying to say? Is Courtney Love alive today? That's so weird. That'd be so fucking creepy if she, like... I would hate that so much of something. Can we just say a quick prayer for, our Blessed Magdalene, Courtney Love, and protect her today because this weird like message right now. Like, yeah, let's just like take a quick prayer for Courtney Love. That is so creepy. That is so creepy. Came up twice tonight where I'm just like, what the fuck? I hope she's all right. What does that matter on this Twitch right now? Strange, man. Strange energy. This is the problem with goth night, right? But actually, it's grunge night. Who knew? Vampire emotional intelligence. Know when people just want to drain you. That's why sometimes I do enjoy conversation as much as anyone or above average amount. But at a certain extent, I will come back for cards as a check of my own Discord. I don't have a Discord like that, but you know what I'm saying. She's a Cancer. That's cute. I mean, she's still alive though. That's what I mean. That's why it's like creepy that I'm getting like, I literally. It's so weird. I was making. Well, I shouldn't say. I have this brand new project that I invented like an hour ago. That it'll probably take me like 10 solid years to get to. So I was like, I don't want to say it too soon. But I was kind of channeling, and I just like typed "Who Killed Courtney Love?" a documentary, and I don't know why. And then I started thinking about Kurt Cobain, but then it just flew by. I had a reading to do and whatever. And then I came back, and I'm like, okay, it's not John Lennon, but I talked to it's somebody, and then it's Kurt Cobain, and he's like checking on Courtney. Like, this is so weird, right? If anybody has a Courtney in their life, good idea to check on them. Damn. Revenge? Maybe he's implying that perhaps if he stayed alive, he would have killed her first, and that was his crime. So he decided that he could take the loss of life for the legacy he got to leave with before he snapped, before he was so fucked up that he went there. Because drugs, I mean, it's just drugs. No matter what, no matter how you spin it, he used drugs, right? Isn't that whole heroin chic? That's what grunge is to me. And I love Courtney. Courtney Love. I mean, I'm saying that, but I think he's saying that too. I love Courtney. I doubt she did it. I doubt. But he would know. I personally doubt he would know. I guess he doesn't want to say. No doubt it was just better this way because he was this. He is now the living ideal that he always wished to express and very much did in the short career that he had, because he got to expose his own personal self. His diaries were such a big thing, and the unplugged and the unreleased, it was his magnum opus to be living poetry. And he's like, sorry, Taurus, it was a Pisces. And I'm like, all right, I'll give it to you. His legacy was peace, but he knows in his heart of hearts that it would have eventually turned into violence. So it's not to say, oh, I'm glad I'm dead. That's never the case. It's just that you learn so much in death about life, right? And they don't teach you shit about death and life. I think I said that yesterday. It's a recurring theme. So he's just saying like, man, what a beautiful existence. Hang on if you can. You gotta understand, I don't listen to a whole lot of Nirvana, but those songs that I like. So I don't know if anything would ever ring a bell. Except me. Thank you, Kurt. See you. That was kind of nice. I feel like he's good. Anything though? Just go with the flow tonight. I feel like it could be a shuffle of people that come through. I never really done that before, but I never really done a Twitch. Yeah, I mean, it was peaceful. He went peacefully. He went more peacefully than he would have if he would have lasted any longer. And it's sad and it's tragic, but it's also what it is. And it was so long ago. It's sad to think that anybody could still be hurting, but she probably is, you know. So maybe we should have more patience and confidence and love for our grunge queen. People want to hate on her and now all of a sudden like everybody's pro this and that, and it's like she was doing it way back in the day, like way young, worked her way out. Like, fuck off. Of course she's fucking probably traumatized by everything that's happened. Why am I fucking just like on a Courtney Love rant? Kurt is like, shh, so protective. About to be full moon in Cancer. She's a Cancer. That's so cute. Kurt, there's no way this is getting to her, but I love you. I mean, what a cutie pie. What a sweet moment to just, bro, his baby mama, bro. How dare anybody be hating on her? I know some. Okay, she shouldn't have went for Olivia Rodrigo. She's so young. Of course, she like ripped you off, but it was supposed to be a nice gesture, you know. But yeah, I agree. People don't have the same impact in longer amounts of time than people had in shorter amounts of time. But of course, a lot of that comes back to technology being like able to stream. I'm putting out content right now. You don't have to wait months or years without hearing a goddamn word from anything. Told you it was getting blasphemous tonight. It's goth night, baby. And so nobody cares. Wow. And nobody was here to hear you, Kurt. That's so interesting. Pisces to Pisces, I guess. Yeah, the channeling's a lot different than the readings, and I want to be able to go through and do an example of all the readings I do, just so people know when I say like, what deck do you want to see? It's like, this is how it is with these. So, yeah, it's kind of fun. We got Vampire, the Veil, Future, the Witch, the Earthly Weaver of the Worlds. That would be me. In this scenario, we have Eternal Love. Love is love is love, and it transcends physical death. All about Ascension, about 10 years. My whole life, though, I mean, just not tarot. I'm an energy reader, I guess. I always have had the ability to hear them and whatnot, but I didn't start tarot till 10 years ago. Ancestors being very present. I feel like especially the Cancer energy being so maternal and watery, and it's all about perspective and the feminine and the extreme. The voices may carry, what is that? Some song, but it's not something I know. What, I don't know what this one? It's the Witch, the Earthly Weaver of the Worlds. It's kind of like, it almost looks like she's green. Like I said, that's me, because like the earth and the witch, and bringing the worlds together, you know. It's like, it's very common for, no, she's got it in front of her. She's holding it. She did the. It's about staying calm, cool, and collected through all of it. It's about hearing those voices and knowing that they're there and telling them to fuck off in a sense. Because again, it's like these ancestors energy right now where it's like we're trying to progress in ways that if we continue to neglect these connections we have with the past, things will never move forward. But the spider community and web weaving being present is also like, okay, we're working together. We are like all spinning the same web, telling the same story, come from the same family, essentially. And something John Lennon taught me was that there's 5 spiders per web. I don't know how many webs there are, right? That's like space. But the 5 spiders create a web, and so eventually all of the strings connect, and then you have your full network. And when it's complete, it's like, it's not like you take over the world, but it's like every person who was a part of that vision and a part of that creation can finally feel the same kind of relief for everything they've been saying and doing and trying and whatever. But again, it's like one web. So you figure it's only some of the world. It's never going to be the whole thing at the same time, necessarily, right? It is interesting to watch X-Files and then The Matrix. Why am I living like it's 1999, baby? What's going on with that? And then we got the internet. That's kind of cool. Kurt Cobain's back. No, girls. Stop. But my 90s mug, kind of cute though. Nothing can stop me. Maybe an immovable object. We don't know how that works yet. I prefer two unstoppable forces than an unstoppable force in an immovable object. I think many expected me to be an immovable object, giving me triple fixed, but I was not. I am ever changing, ever evolving. I think it's also interesting, this idea that evolution, should I not be saying it? Evolution, of course, won't be apparent in us until after we're gone. So, that's a very fun thought. Let that sink in. Probably to the bathroom, maybe the kitchen. I'm sure there's like a laundry area I can go, but let it in, all right? I couldn't even tell you. I literally think so, actually. I feel like I looked it up recently. I think it was waning, to be honest. Don't remember. Yeah, and it's about to be a full moon. Definitely been full moon vibes. I haven't been sleeping pretty much at night. That's why we're here. Creatures of the night. Mistress of the dark. After hours goth club. But like, it's 4 in the morning. It's more like goth at the diner smoking cloves, which like real life I do. I know. It's like, really? You're a gimmick, a walking gimmick. I'm like, yes, that's what it means to be the Manic Pixie Homestar. It's that kind of goth. Coffee and cigs goth. Black coffee, black cigarettes goth. With the Halloween Oracle. But maybe someday we'll get hype after party mystery deck excitement, but this was not the night for it. It's almost like it's raining. It's not raining where I'm at, but I could see a cloudy day and it's just raining and maybe a little crackle of thunder and a little mist in the rain. You know, when there's droplets, but then the wind is blowing and it almost breaks them down into this like mist in between rain. One of those days. It's almost like a farm, like I almost said that Jesus would go to. That didn't make any sense though. It reminds me of Courage the Cowardly Dog, but non-animated. Okay, that's like, I don't know if that's the vibe. I don't know what that is. Okay, I mean, yeah, that's it's like a hot gothic, right? Yeah. That was weird imagery because I don't really know what it was. But, and it feels like morning. You're in the farmhouse, but you're in the diner, but you're in your coffee, but, you know, whatever. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Wow, I loved this, but it's late. I think I'm just gonna call it quits. This was a quick and weird and definitely in the depths of things. Yeah, exactly. I've been like overdoing it a lot lately to the point where I just had like my burnout days, so I wanted to come down because I was feeling it. You know, I hadn't had a personal reading, so I had to be doing it anyway. I was like, I'll jump on Twitch again. But I gotta watch myself. And now we have like a shorter video for people to be like, what the fuck, I'm not into this. Kidding, but again, very different. I guess I could see the cauldron, synergy and healing, scrying, intuition, coming together with others to the benefit of the community and trusting your gut on things. The underworld, where all things possibly begin again. Remember, it's winter. Things are supposed to be stagnant. Things are supposed to be dried out, tore up, buried. Skull of Flowers, creating through the ashes. It's about building snowmen in the snow. It's about putting ashes in to paint. I don't know. That seems kind of a stretch, but also somebody is watching this and someone in their life was cremated, then they were supposed to do that. Supposed to mix the ashes into a portrait of them. Are you forgetting somebody who is going to come across this video? If you made it this far, you know it's you. So you better hold your promises. Mummy, change. Everything's about to be different. So just remember, I'm never the same. It's all about that community and web weaving. So, oh man, why does this happen to me all the time? Hi. It's not really like that. Thank you. Alan Nodes. It's channeled messages. It's dead people. Are you the person with the ashes who's supposed to turn it into a painting? I was about to jump off. Hate to go. What do you want to? Here's the thing. When someone has a question, I don't like to know the question. So it's not that you may not ask, but I prefer you don't say what you're asking. And you just kind of know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. However, this is the Halloween Oracle, and you're not going to get any, like, definitive answers out of it. Unless they all want me to do a quick pendulum thing. We're going to do yes or no questions. You about it? You want to see Mala Draga? Anybody want to see Mala Draga? What's the yes for that? Tell me what you see. That's so weird you say that, because I literally was just sitting here describing this scenery that I was seeing in my head. You just missed it. But okay, Night Song, Hidden Talents. This is a special message for you to pursue your dreams at this point. There is something, when I see the Night Song, we were talking about ancestors earlier too, and how sometimes you gotta tune them out. But in your case specifically right now, what I'm seeing is the Night Song, the cardinal. So somebody passed away. There's a hidden talent. Are you the one who is supposed to be putting the ashes of somebody's body into a painting of them? That's very oddly specific. Maybe it's not you. That's okay. Somebody else's message. We're going to find them. Not a big deal. But the cardinal is somebody coming in from the other side. It's a common representation of, somebody who has passed. Like growing up Catholic, everybody I knew said that was the symbol for them, that someone would visit. So I don't know, like, what culture it comes from, or if that was, like, true intention to the deck, but I'm assuming, because it's the Halloween Oracle and it's all about dead people. But it is Night Song. And Night Song is hidden talents. And so there's something, that's why I was like, okay, the painting thing might be you. But there's something you do that you're maybe ashamed of doing or haven't done in a while, or think is just, like, not your responsibility or something. But all of a sudden, boom, we got the blind spots, the skull of darkness, blind spots. Getting blindsided. You're, like, not paying attention to the fact that this is something that runs in your DNA. It's something your ancestors passed down to you. It's your opportunity to be doing it in this lifetime, and you don't. That's why it's a hidden talent, right? You got to start sharing it and realizing that could be your whole destiny for all you know, because you're ignoring the call for it, right? You're starting to hear it almost. Who are you? Who just popped in? Holy fuck. Oh, that was so weird. I almost spoke and it was like somebody just jumped in, bro. What the fuck? I almost am like creeped out. Who are you? Did you send me a demon or something? Oh, what the fuck? Sorry, shouldn't say that because it could have been a family member. Wow, it was just intense. I could feel that. It could feel it in my mouth. It's gonna blindside you. It's gonna come up. You're gonna be put on the spot. You're gonna be forced in some way. If you can't, like, bring yourself to do it every day and practice and show that you can do it, it's going to haunt you until you move. It's going to be like one of those things. I've been through that. People keep asking me how long I've been doing tarot. And it's like, I've been doing tarot a lot longer than I've been on the internet. You know what I'm saying? That is some ways true, some ways not. But you get the point. If you do not just step up and do it, It's going to do you in. It's going to make you crazy, or it's going to be like you just won't be able to get away from it. So you might as well just like embrace that and go towards it instead of trying to run from it. So that's your message. This isn't really like a questions thing. That's your message from somebody specific for you, because I fucking felt that shit land in my mouth. It was honestly insane. It was like a fucking full orb. Like, well, okay. So somebody in your family is like reminding you, like, Willis, where am I getting that from? I don't know what the fuck. Your name has Alan in it. Why did I just say Willis? But if that means anything to you, gotta do the thing. Gotta do the thing. Gotta do the thing. Gotta honor the family. Yes. Yes, I totally love that. The universe will do it for you. Ooh, scrying intuition. Did you see that? You'll have to watch the replay, dude. Sometimes the cards just be jumping around. You're asking too much. I'm sorry. No. I know there's like not that many people here, but you got your thing. Trust your own intuition. You know what's happening this year. This isn't a love reading. You can go watch the love video. Sorry. I mean, I appreciate you being here, but that's not how this works. Thank you. Ghost regrets. I see that you're hoping for. So anyways, okay, I'm sorry, I use a lot of gendered terms very neutrally, so it wasn't really intended. Or personal, for that matter, because if I didn't know, I wasn't ascribing anything to you, right? So I apologize, it's the language I use on my page. Skull of Flowers, though, creating through the ashes, so again, I feel like the whole painting thing really interesting. I wonder if that is for you. And if it's not something you agreed to do, it might be something that somebody's asking of you for the painting and mixing it in the paint and doing a portrait of them. Thank you. You are also... Thank you. I know sometimes I come off really aggro when Sarah Paulson's getting close, and I apologize. I like gotta bring myself back too, where it's like diffuse... So I appreciate you, definitely. Well, because I came off a little harsh, right? And I was like, stop. And you're like, hey, no worries. And I'm like, you're right. Sorry. I was about to jump off, though. I feel kind of bad because I know that's sort of why people recommend you do longer streams on Twitch, right? Because people are just constantly in and out. It's a lot of fun. It's also just late as fuck. And I decided to do Halloween Oracle, which is a very niche kind of... It's not regular tarot, you know? I think tarot being like the tag is almost misleading, but it's the most get you in the door kind of thing. It's not false advertisement. I do have tarot cards, but these are technically oracle cards, and what I do often is channeling, unless I'm using specific tarot cards. You know... Should I break out the demons? We just only ask them about work and finances. I can pull a couple demons and end the night that way just to see what's ahead for, like, money and shit. Because I feel like it's goth night. I feel like I asked if there was a demon in my mouth earlier. Like, maybe I should pull the demon deck and then I'll go. Like, I feel like it's good. Because on the table right here, we have zombie, control, and the underworld where all things pause and begin again. So... we gotta take breaks from things. We don't want to be burnt out. You will. I will be back probably as soon, like, I say sometimes as soon as tomorrow, and then I won't come back for 2 days or whatever, but this is like my third in a row, maybe only second, I don't know. My days are strange. I make my own schedule, and I do a whole bunch of different things, like, all day long, so I apologize. I don't see myself ever scheduling a time. So, absurdist circus hours, basically. Anytime closer to midnight. The underworld, where all things possibly begin again, is winter. This is very much underworld vibes. That's the thing. Everybody thinks of spooky season. It's starting in summer. I can't get into it. I literally will rant so hard about that. Spooky season does not start in the summertime because you're bored and want it to be fall. Like, that is not how this works. Spooky season starts when Libra season starts because that is... the cue of harvest. This is when it's harvest, like, duh. So spooky season, everything's dying, it's gone. Then you have Halloween, and after Halloween, you have All Saints Day, All Souls Day, Dia de los Muertos. Like, why am I ranting about this when I just said I wouldn't? Go watch the TikTok if you care that much. But, I can't help it. It makes no sense to be like, okay, November 1st, now it's Christmas. We barely just got started with Halloween, bro. It's like a whole week, but it's mostly in November. I hate that, where it's just like, shut up. And it just ruined Christmas for me this year, being so in tune with the shit. And then, like, people trying to force it on you, where I was trying to get excited for Christmas and I couldn't until, like, day before. I'm, like, finally like, oh, yeah, it's Christmas. Because I'm a reformed Grinch. I'm trying not to hate on Christmas. But when you do not give time and honor to what's happening, with, like, the veil being thin, demons running around all October, it's the only time they get. Let them, you know? And then the dead rise, and they're just around, and it's, it's underworld time. Persephone's down, right? Like, she's down bad, or whatever. I mean, shit. She's chilling with Hades. This is what it is for months, right? We can still do Christmas, but it starts like December 1st, or at the very earliest when Capricorn season starts. Because Sagittarius, you think Sagittarius isn't spooky vibes, but also I will give it to, like, I'll give you, like, halfway through November. So some Sagittarius can be Christmas. How about we settle on November? But no, Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is the end of spooky season, right? Because it's like a feast that honors, like, a genocide of people for no fucking reason other than probably trauma and horror. You tell ghost stories. Pumpkins, pumpkin pie, gourds, fall stuff, same decor. It doesn't make any sense that they're like, let's fucking put candy canes on top of it. It just pisses me off, man. I'm sorry. I really got sidetracked. But I guess the point of me saying all this is that we kind of think of Halloween being a spooky time, but this whole fucking season is a bit of a spooky time. Things are dead. The dead are everywhere. There was one of my... Man, I wish I could have, like... you probably could see my face when I was just like, the fuck was that? It's winter, man. It's just like that. Which is why not bring Christmas cheer into January, maybe even February, because people need it, man. This is when they need bright, colorful lights. We're in the thick of it, the coldest bits, and we're just, like, wanting to give up without any of that sun-kissed face-ness, right? I just think... gotta embrace the fact that we're taking breaks. We're taking time off. We're taking time to ourselves. We're like heaven and hell, because it's the underworld. So it's like everybody who is ever here and ever gone in one. And the way they live is up to them. But it's still one underworld. That's like where they stay. It's like, where's your apartment in the place? Is this Hades I'm channeling? I have no idea. It might be. It's kind of a vibe earlier too, eh? But zombie control, you gotta watch out. You gotta take breaks from your vices, from your habits, from your people, even from your work or whatever. You gotta take breaks and honor thyself. We have death. The eternal cycle begins here. That can be Scorpio season. Maybe that's why I got so hype on spooky season, is because something might happen or you'll be reminded of it come October-ish. I think that's it. I do think that's it. I feel like that's good. Okay, so it wasn't quite an hour, but honestly, I'm tired. I don't care. It's like, again, we're already at the diner. We're like having breakfast. It's not even after hours anymore. It's like famous blue raincoat, gloomy day. And I'm getting all the same cards. So that's crazy. It's literally all the same cards. There's only 36 in this deck, so it's not that big of a deal, but it is time to go. Thank you. The lamp, remembrance. Light a candle for your loved ones and never forget who they were, because you met them for a reason. And again, you learn a lot more in death about life than you learn about life and death. Opposite. Either way, just want to say, try to talk to them or pay me to do it. God bless, as does Satan. So, thank you for joining me, and I love you so much. Sorry for being weird as fuck, except for that. I'll never be sorry for it. Please, have a, what is it? Gonna have a good time. I feel like it's a birthday song. Somebody who's gonna see this is gonna be their birthday. Happy birthday! The Beatles song was John Lennon all night. They say it's your birthday. It's not your birthday because you're a Pisces. Is it your... Oh, no one's ever rated me and I'm literally about to go, but I like don't want to turn down the offer, but it's kind of a very weird night. That's like really sweet. Should I just do it? What's the fucking vibe check? It's like goth diner hours. That's the thing. All the goths want pizza after the fucking club. I feel like it's going to take forever. I don't even know, like, on my end, like, what I would do. So maybe we'll try again next time. This is like in the chat. It's weird that I'm asking you, right? I didn't look into anything about this. And so you would just say who it is, and then you go there, and then I'm done. Yeah? I don't have to set anything up, or would you not know? I don't know. I learned a lot from just going for it. So, well, whoever you think. Who are you thinking? So, I'm going to do it. I love that. Okay. I feel like, all right, is there any implication? What if this is like something I'm like not down with? Is there any is it going to implicate me in any way? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, Skelly, go check this. Like, what is it? Go check it out. See what it is. Oh, cool. Let's do it. Yeah, hell yeah. Somewhere over the rainbow, birds fly. Birds fly over the rainbow. Why, why can't I? All right, so once I hit enter, it's going to happen. It's going to be the raid. I've never raided someone. This is very exciting and very cool. Thank you for that. Windows to sky. That was very cool. Very great timing. So when I hit enter, is it going to happen? And then my thing will end? Or I still end it? I don't know how this works. Remember, like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to just see what happens. All right. Okay, yeah, okay, did. That's cool, right? How fun! Yay! I love you, I love you. Thank you. Okay, let's go! Or something, right? So now I end this. Okay, I love you. Thank you for tuning in. How do I go? Whoa, it's what? I'm hosting? What is this? What's happening? What is happening?
Hello. Is that your friend Windows? Hello, Scout. Hello. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Oh, she's a terrible voice.
Oops. Am I even still streaming right now? Because now I'm hosting? What does this mean, by the way? I don't know.
It's true. I'm sorry. I just read a couple.
I thought I was okay. I can't say anything I'm not phone verified. So I can't even fucking say anything. But I'll at least I'm gonna follow. I can't do anything else. That's so funny. That's how new I am to Twitch and how hilarious it is. But I feel like, okay, so now it says I'm hosting. I don't know if she's on my screen and I'm not saying anything. I don't know what's going on. So I'm going to go, hopefully relay that message. And I'm going to verify my phone number, I guess. I don't know. Okay, I love you all. Do I just hit unhost? Rating is fun, but different. Oh, I can end without unhosting? Is that how this works? Okay, I don't know. I don't know. I'll figure it out as I go. I love you all. Good night and good luck. Okay. Sorry if this ruins the rate thing. I didn't know. Darkness out.